Welcome back to Final Fantasy X Untitled Project X Mod Part 4. Let's continue down the Mi'ihen High Road. Down the Mi'ihen High Road. Down. We talked to Machen.
Although this is a high road.
Thank you. I believe we have a tutorial coming up here.
Huh. That one looks slow.
It's also tough. Let me handle this.
No way! I can take it!
How did he say that with his mouth closed? So this is a tutorial on piercing attacks. Some enemies have a tough hide. And they'll tell you when you scan them whether they do or not. So it's, you'll do a lot less damage. But then when Auron does it, does a lot more damage. So that's piercing.
Told ya, Sir Auron's the best.
I could have done that.
You could have if I put piercing in your weapon, but it'd be pointless. Yeah, so they, I think by default, Auron has piercing on his weapons. I think every single one of his weapons. Kimahri also has piercing. We've seen this already. Like right here. But, I don't know if all of Kimahri's weapons have it. I think most of them do. So those two are the ones who can take out the tough hide enemies. So as a reminder, Titus is for fast enemies. It's typically like the geckos, like the lizards, and like the dogs. Wakka can take out flying enemies. This is typically imps. It is typically bugs, etc. Yuna is the white mage, but also the powerhouse because they have a summon. Auron takes out heavier, more defensive enemies with his piercing. Kimahri can do whatever you want him to do. And Lulu has the black magic. So, neato. Alright, Wakka. Why was I waiting on you? Why did you get all of these points that I just didn't use them? What happened here? Alright, let's do this, because you need strength like yesterday. Because you're falling a little behind. And then, sure man, why not get some magic? I don't know why you would ever fucking need it, but sure. I'm not going to stop you. I believe this is one of the attacks. Oh my god, I only have 4 ability spheres. This sucks. That's aim. That increases accuracy for the whole party. Kind of like cheer. Oh god. Who did I give? Okay, you have extractability. I'll remember that. There is an enemy on this road that drops ability spheres. But I don't remember how early they show up. It is the dual horn. So this is a one of 2 enemies on the high road that can be lanceted. So we want to do this. Learn the ever important ability of self-destruct. The stupidest fucking ability in Final Fantasy. I believe self-destruct does exactly, or I might be mixing up my games. But I think self-destruct does like exactly 600 damage, which is good early on, kinda. As you can assume, the bombs take more damage from the other. You would think they would take more damage from water, but water and lightning are opposed in this, and ice and fire are opposed in this. So they take extra damage from ice attacks, and they also can absorb fire. The other thing to watch out for is if you hit them 3 times, they will retaliate with self-destruct on the 3rd hit. So you need to beat them before that. Now, luckily, I've got just the customer. And this is going to be our first time summoning Ifrit, which is funny because we got Ifrit, I think, like 4 hours ago. Or like 3 hours ago. Just the way the game is structured, you get Ifrit, but then you don't really fight anyone. So then there's no chance to use Ifrit. Like, so most people, the first time they'll use it, unless they're specifically going for it, is the high road. Which is really funny.
Will you help us?
Alright, so this is Ifrit. Meteor Strike, I think, just does normal damage and damages an enemy. I don't think it does anything too special, except it can hit flyers. We have only no basic fire. I don't think his basic attack does fire attack. I'm actually now currently kind of questioning why I went with him. Oh, I know why. So what's going to happen here is we're going to Meteor Strike. It's going to do some decent damage. Yep, 600. Okay. They're going to get bigger. So the main reason I did this was that if the bomb self-destructs, it won't matter. And if it uses fire, it won't matter, because it just heals Ifrit. So you don't have to worry about it. I think your turn order does go down if you use Meteor Strike. Yeah, I think it's... You can... There's like a little icon next to Ifrit if I do this. But if I use Meteor Strike, it goes away. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're going to kill it here anyway. But, just a fun little tip. Ifrit is immune to fire, absorbs fire. So, something to look forward to. The main problem was that I hit that bomb with Lancet, which is pretty weak, so I was worried about it exploding. Bam, bam.
Do you know what those ruins are from?
I do not.
Some old city?
Thanks.
Correct. A city most ancient. A terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see
Tremble.
them.
I can't roll my R's
Compared
like
to
that.
sin, humans are mere mud puppies.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
Well, technically,
Good
Aeons.
reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady summoner.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am Matron, a
Machen.
scholar at your service, milady.
Like I explained last video,
I am
Machen
on
is
journey,
a recurring minor
studying
character.
The history of our world, Spira, seeking its
You can I think you
stories
can
and
ignore him.
secrets. My travels
For the
have
most
taken me
part.
to many places, and I am troubled by
I think
what
this is the
have
only
seen.
required cutscene.
Fragile
or one of the
smiles
few.
on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin. They are counting on you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice once more.
I will.
Alright. And then, in classic fashion, you gotta talk to this blathering old man multiple times. I like Machin, but he does go for a while.
Lady Yuna's guardians, I presume. Ah,
Okay, so he's good there. I think sometimes you have to wait until he stands still. Also, hey, can we talk to you? Yes. Where are you going? Are you gonna show me the hidden treasure behind here, which is genuinely true? There's a treasure chest to the right over here. Let's see this.
ah.
Come on, man. You're making me look foolish. You're like known for having like 4 things of dialogue everywhere you fucking go. And you choose this one time to not fucking exposit. You're making me look bad. I guess he is here just to like, if you follow him, you can see the treasure. I think he goes further down the high road too. So he might just circle around it.
Ah,
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave you then. But there is a treasure chest here. Ice Brand, that is a weapon for Titus. I don't know why I picked Kamari then. Brotherhood is 5%. Ice Brand just has Ice Strike, and then we have Dark Touch. I think I still prefer the 5% buff, because every bit counts, so we'll keep that. For Formation, I think they'll probably give me another tutorial soon, but we'll keep Kamari up front for now. We can always make him explode, which is really funny. There's Dual Horn. Yikes. So he uses Gore, so you might assume like, oh wow, so that must be his like special attack when you use him, right? Or when you lance it from him, right? Nope. Nope. Just isn't. We'll power break you.
No one.
And then we can attack again. Yeah, he's got a hefty amount of health. But this is the one that drops ability spheres. So I don't want to waste an overdrive from Kamari, but I also don't want to self-destruct. So let's use Seed Cannon in this particular instance. Okay, good thing we power broke you. What did he take the... Oh, he got poisoned. Oh, Waka must have poisoned him. Okay. We'll defend for this turn. I want to make sure Kamari lands it. So this will teach us Fire Breath, which doesn't make sense because he doesn't use Fire Breath. I believe I think he can use Fire Breath, but it's like incredibly rare. But I think later versions of him definitely, because they'll repeat enemy types. I think later versions use Fire Breath for sure. Okay, there's an ability sphere. He had a boring ass katana, but that is for Orin. And it's the same as the one I have now. Sick. Cool drop game. Thanks. Alright, let's have Yuna heal up here. Let's have Yuna heal up here, he said, and then didn't do it. Okay. And then, even though it looks like you can walk over here, the game lies to you. This is no man's land. I believe we do have another minor character coming up, though. Okay, let's get rid of you. I mean, if we can overkill him, which is going to be a tall order, that'll be pretty cool. Here, let's use self-destruct. Let's do it. I want to see if it's a guaranteed 600 damage like I think it is. No, it is not. Okay, that was pretty good damage. He straight up, his body is gone. It's so stupid that it lets you do that and then it works. That's so fucking funny. Here's some more characters they're introducing. This is the Chocobo Knights. I think they work for the
Lady
Crusaders.
Summoner, I presume.
Or no, I think they work
Yes.
for Bavel.
I am Yuna.
I am Lucille, captain
Oh, they work for
of
Jose,
the
that's
Jose
right.
Chocobo Knights.
And I'm Elma. We've been charged to guard the high road.
Elma's great because she has the most normal
There have
voice
been
possible.
reports of a large fiend appearing in this area with a taste for chocobos. Do take care, Summoner Yuna, if you are to rent any chocobos.
Thank you. We will be careful.
I forget what the dude's name is, but
Good.
he's kind of
we
a
should
bumbling
get back
idiot.
to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
It's like it begins with a C. I forget what it is.
A large fiend? Hmm. Let's go get him!
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
This is another good character moment. Yep.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too.
Yeah, because they're the same person. Not literally,
every
which is a
time he
which
said
would be possible in Final
It
Fantasy.
meant trouble for Braska and me.
But like Titus is so much like his father, it's funny. Okay, Kamari, welcome back. I'm sorry I did that to you. Maybe I hate to say this, I hate to voice this out loud, but maybe self-destruct is better than I thought. I thought it did like super low damage. This is, I think, I can't remember her name. I want to say it's another Inda something, but she is a summoner, and by talking to her here, you actually unlock an ability with Aeons. I don't remember if it's I think it's the ability to teach your Aeons custom abilities, which makes Aeons like way cracked, on top of already being cracked. There's another one later where you can learn increase your stat boosts with them, which is pretty cool. Or I'm sorry, you can increase their stats, I should say. All right, let's send Titus in. We're fighting a lot of dual ones. So this is your guy.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. And then we'll power break you, because you're dealing kind of a lot of damage. And then Kamari, you go back to the go back where you came from. You know this isn't for
Bring it
you.
on.
And then because Dual Horn isn't weak to any particular because it's not weak to any particular element, Waka's a pretty good substitute. You can also the game even says it, you should inflict darkness so that it can't hit you. But power break also works. I'm kind of holding back on darkness because Waka's MP is still 10, so you can only use dark attack twice. So I'm just trying to make it last as long as possible. I'd rather take weaker damage and just kind of live with it. It is funny to watch him die of poison, though. I don't know how much damage poison does, but like, it seems like it's a huge chunk of their health. Seeker's Bangle for Yuna. Oh, sorry, Bangle, so it'd be for Lulu. HP plus 5%, defense plus 5%. Let's do HP. Why not? And I think every bit counts. Let's try and move on the sphere grid a little bit more. Extra mana is fine. Also, before I keep doing this, I keep forgetting to sort my items so that the spheres are in the correct order. Let's sort that as well. Okay. We've got a couple empty spots here, but I'm going to leave them. Waka, I need you to get that MP sphere over here, like yesterday. It's like really important that you get that. Waka is important to, or it's important for Waka to keep up with your accuracy stuff and your agility. That's like one of one of Waka's strengths. Same with Titus, even though I'm going down the Orin path with Titus right now, I think. Okay, that's guard, which you shouldn't need. Was this full break? Yeah. I always get full breaks so late, I like never get to use it, unfortunately. Alright, let's see. We got an ability sphere. I think I will give Titus a strength sphere, because I think Orin goes the same way. So it makes sense. Because then they can both get the power up. Oh, I think I wanted to put it here so that Waka could go get it, but then I moved way past it, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Let's do that. And let's do a strength sphere there. And let's do by 4. That's a crazy upgrade. The main reason to go down Orin's path specifically is all of Orin's strength upgrades are by 4, and a lot of Titus's are by like 2 and like 1. So, just makes sense. And we could go back that way to get back on a Titus's sphere grid. Yeah, like 1, 2, like it's a very slow drip. And I'd rather just kind of skip ahead. Where am I going with Titus again? Titus goes around here, and then you go back to his grid over here, where you can just get in time, or get here just in time to learn Sloga. Probably break that open and grab these buffs too, because they're pretty good. Yeah, okay. Where's Titus again? I lost him. Here for more HP. I just think getting extra strength on your main attackers early is really good, so I tend to do it. Okay, so Orin is starting way back here, but we are gonna make it. Like he's still gonna get some abilities. I forget which one that one is right there. Let me see this. Is this extract power? Well, nobody learned it, but you don't really ever need it. Not immediately. It could be useful to teach him haste, actually. So it might be worth a small detour up this way. And then we can grab the extra strength point, the extra evasion as well. But I don't think you need the rest. Well, agility could be nice, but... yeah, I think you can get away with just that. Oh, also, I was stupid enough... I think I mentioned this. I was stupid enough to ignore the strength point when I came here through Titus, which is dumb. Provoke I don't really use. Provoke would be pretty good for Orin, actually. So maybe I will send Orin down this way a little bit. It would be funny to swap them, but I think Orin's strength is too... on his sphere grid is just too powerful. I can't fully ignore it. I think I mentioned this before. I am going to do this just to get the strength sphere, because it will power up the strength of Yuna's Aeons by a significant amount. I don't know the exact formula, and I believe it's different with every Aeon, but her stat boosts are significant for her Aeons. So we can get that ability while we're here. Oh, cool, another extract ability. That's actually not bad. Is this a magic one? Yeah, I should probably send her up here too to get the extra magic. Because that's pretty important. Every bit counts. There's a lot of decent stat boosts here. But I think after that I'll send Yuna down her own sphere grid. Because there's some pretty good white magic moves you can learn. And then were these? Pure and Asuna. Yeah. It's probably helpful for Kimahri to learn these. Make him an all-rounder. I just don't really know where to go. Maybe I send him up to this way once we get a level 1 sphere, because then he can steal. We did Lulu. I think I did everyone. Okay. Sorry, it's been the first time I looked at the sphere grid in a while. I want to make sure I was doing things right.
Ah, a summoner party.
Another Kree summoner, Kree Summers
You too
voice.
are a summoner? My name is Belgamine.
Belgamine, that's
You
what it
are?
was.
My name is Yuna.
The High Summoner's daughter. I've heard much of you. But you are still fresh on the road, are you not?
Yeah, it just started back there.
Yes, I am.
I might have a few things to teach you. Let us see which are stronger.
My
Aeons
Aeons or yours.
yours.
You can
A
cheese this, by the way,
one-on-one
and you should.
Not to the death, of course. What do you say?
I don't remember if you're allowed to say no. So I'm gonna just choose to fight anyway.
I'll do my best.
I think you get a slight. You get this.
Before
Okay,
we
you're gonna
begin,
heal, yeah.
Your Aeons have
You
been
get a
healed.
slight buff
You
if
can
you
fight with your
or
full
you I think you get
strength.
items if you win this fight, but it's not required. She's gonna summon Ifrit, and I think all you have to do is beat Ifrit. You can see Ifrit look on his shoulder, because that's usually where Yuna lands, but obviously Yuna's not here, and you can see him still like let her down. It's honestly very creative that they managed to make
Show me how
animations
strong
that
you
work
can forge with your Aeons.
for both. So this is our first Aeon fight, Aeon versus Aeon. There's a couple of these throughout the game versus various players. The one restriction they give you is you cannot summon the same Aeon to fight, so I can't summon Ifrit as long as they have Ifrit out. So we have to use Valifor. Which isn't that bad. Valifor is still pretty good. Valifor is also an all-rounder, but like the better version of an all-rounder. So we already have half our overdrive charge, which is pretty nice. So that should probably hand us the win. But I do still want to do this. So I know that Ifrit is weak to ice. So we should do that. 3,000 HP. Oh, wow. I guess it works on enemies even if they're supposed to be scanned. And AN attributes rise with those of its summoners. Thus, the Ifrit one summoner calls may be very different from one called by another summoner. Because Ifrit's strength and HP are both high, it will win a straight fight. Try using your Aeon's shield and boost commands. Shield stops your Aeon's overdrive gauge, but reduces the amount of damage it receives. Boost accelerates the overdrive gauge, but increases the amount of damage received. Shield is best when you expect the enemy to hit your Aeon with a powerful attack. This Ifrit alternates between attack and Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike is coming up next. Defend your Aeon with Shield. That is good advice. I don't like that it, like, stops you from gaining anything. I think that's kind of annoying. But yeah, so that's basically just defend. And then I don't think you should boost here, especially since I'm already mostly charged up. So I'm just going to do this. Do not use fire against Ifrit. I shouldn't have to tell you that, but it will fuck you up. Because you'll heal it. Alright, now we're good. So we have Energy Blast and Energy Ray. I think Ray is the one you start with. Blast is the one we had to unlock. Yeah, this is the more powerful one. This should kill? Hopefully. Let's try it. We also finally get to see it. Oh, you know what? I think it plays the shortened overdrive animations if you have short on as well, which means you must have seen it at least once.
Stop. That is enough.
Let's go, Valifor. I'm proud of you. You want to get any items
Not
or any
bad
AP
for
from that?
one so young. I underestimated you. Take this.
Yay.
You show
I
promise.
think that prevents
With
silence.
more training, you could defeat Sin.
Thank you. But I think you might defeat Sin before I am able to.
Yeah, about that.
I cannot.
Huh?
Or should I say, I was not able to.
You mean...
Yes.
Farewell, Yuna.
Yuna knows what this means.
We
Titus
meet
has no
again.
idea. I guess she didn't teach me anything that time. I think she teaches you abilities when you encounter her on the Jose High Road. I think she teaches you stat boosts when you encounter her in the Calm Lands. But yeah, that is completely optional. You don't have to do any of that. It's just nice to do. So this is HP plus 10% and Silence Ward. So that's just empirically better than what I have already. So we'll take that. And we'll continue. So that was Belinda. We've met Chocobo Knights, Belinda, Machin. Still got a couple more to meet. I think the travel agency is right here, though. Nice, thanks. Ooh, finally, some enemy diversity. This is another enemy that's really for Waka. Huge. Titus can't really do much here, so we'll send out Lulu.
So, how shall we do this?
So this is a fire elemental, so you want to use... I'm sorry, an ice elemental, so you want to use fire. And then this is Big Boy. Farewell. Farewell. We need to get Orin to his strength spheres, though, because he's a little behind right now. Nice smattering of spheres. Let's go. Oh, no, there's... No, wait. Yeah, this is the travel agency. I'm a little bit worried, truth be told, because we have a boss fight coming up. There's a bunch of cutscenes and then a boss fight. I actually wouldn't mind fighting around a little bit more, just to get some extra stats. It's not that the main reason I'm saying this is that the next fight, I think, is one of the very few fights that you can actually fail. Like, you're allowed to fail it, but it'll change the way the story progresses, and I don't want to do that. I want to go with victory. I don't think it's like a super hard boss, but it's basically a DPS check. So you need to deal enough damage to it to, we'll say, push it. And that's the hard part. So, nice job, Waka. bing, 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 bing. Wow,
Back in the fray.
Titus is like cracked right now. Yeah, he's way too strong. He wasn't supposed to get that strength up. Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, we need to catch Orin up a little bit. I think he's who I want to focus on. Also, it doesn't hurt to get more money because I do want to do Blitzball at some point. I need money for that, so. It is really nice not having to switch everyone out in between. So, I mentioned before that one of the toggles I have for the Untitled Project X mod is all your party members get XP equally. So, normally the only way you get XP in these battles is whoever has a turn. So, for instance, say Titus used like an AoE attack and killed all 3 of these guys, Waka and Orin would not get any XP for being in this battle, and obviously nobody else would either. So the strat is you have to basically have everyone tap in, so like you'd switch in Kamari, and you would do a single attack, and then you would switch into Yuna, and then you would do a single attack. And that's annoying, so I don't want to do that. So you can imagine why I'm a little annoyed by it. So not having to deal with that, and just because that's the thing, it's not like XP is shared by who defeats the enemy. It's just who participated in the battle. But it's so easy to game that like it's like really annoying that it's a function at all. So I'm super glad that it lets you just completely bypass that, because it's a very annoying feature. It's one of those things where it's like you can do it if you're willing to like suffer through it, but you shouldn't have to. Like it should just be like in the game naturally. I'm also just like in favor of just sharing XP between your party members in general, because I think grinding like isn't super fun. So like the sooner you can get rid of it, the better. Like it depends. Like some is better than others, but like I don't know, man. I'd rather they just let players have agency. Like just let them like choose, because like nobody wants to have a party member who's behind and then be forced to use them and then they suck because you haven't used them. It's a pain in the ass. So I like that modern RPGs are just kind of like no longer doing that. I think Lulu's kind of slow. I don't know that she gets that many speed nodes. The other thing I want to do, and another thing you should generally do, and I'll try to when I remember, it's generally a pretty good strat to train your or get your Aeon's Overdrive maxed before bosses. I think I definitely mentioned this in the first part. But you can really cheese a lot of the fights in this game by just having your Aeons like buffed and ready to go. Let's do with this. We'll make it easy. Let's swap in Yuna.
Let me help.
And then I'll summon we'll go with, Valifor's a little hurt right now because I haven't gotten the heal. I also don't think you can heal your Aeons outside of save spheres. I guess if I'm grinding for now, I guess I could just walk back. It's not that crazy long of a trek. I don't want to progress the story too much before I do this, because I think you get thrown right into the battle. It's I think you get like you get a chance to like save, but that's about it. Okay, good. This is kind of who I was looking for. No, actually, I don't know who I'm looking for right now. Here, we'll train Valifor up here. Or we'll train. I think Valifor's good, because I think Dual Horn will generally miss. I guess I could have used Dark Attack before we did that, but I think they'll
Please, fight with us.
they'll miss, and if they don't and Valifor gets KO'd, well, that's fine. We didn't lose anything. Or wait, I think they might not be able to attack Valifor. I think that might be it. Because I think it'll go immediately to my turn. Yeah. So I forgot you could do this. So because Valifor is aerial, normal ground attacks won't work. Like your attack needs to be a specific kind that can like hit aerials, and because there's no animation for the dual horn to attack Valifor, you can just do this forever. I think the problem is that boost doesn't work because you don't get hit, and that's how you boost the boost. So you just have to kind of spam normal attack, which is fine because it'll slowly charge up. But like this is like a super easy, like guaranteed way to both beat this guy and to charge Valifor slowly. So let's do that. Now I guess I don't have to go all the way back to the save sphere if I can do this. And as soon as we get, I guess not, I was gonna say, as soon as we get a battle with the bomb, we could try and train up Ifrit, but I don't think that's really gonna work either, because I think they only use fire attacks, which doesn't really matter. Let's go! Okay. It would be nice to get some overkills as well, because then we would get some extra AP. Oh, that's what I mean. That's kind of my metric for if I'm strong enough for the next... Well, not strong enough, but if I'm in a good position. If I'm not overkilling every single enemy, then I'm not where I want to be.
Now, so watch out.
So we're not overkilling the eyes, so Waka needs some training. Titus is good. Yuna is also not overkilling this, and neither is Lulu, so our magic could be a little bit better. Okay. Let's take a little journey here. What's this one again? Sleep attack? Yeah. It's weird to learn sleep attack before getting any MP. I don't know where I normally get MP for Waka, but it feels odd. Okay, Titus is going to get even more strength, which is still really funny. He does not need it. We could use... I guess I could have used an MP sphere for Waka, but that's fine. And then I think I want... Yeah, I wanted the extra magic here. I think that's it, though, because I think everything else is kind of far away. I could try and get up this way. I mean, I might be annoyed if nobody knows the extract moves later on. I mean, I really won't need them until, like, way, way, way later. Ability is the only one you, like, really need. Yeah, let's move one back here. And then we'll use... We'll learn both. It doesn't hurt to learn scan. I mean, it doesn't help, but it doesn't hurt either, I guess. And then we'll start moving back towards your proper... I think I have to go here, which is really annoying. Start going back towards your proper sphere grid. These also take up a bunch. I would argue you don't really need to learn these, but they can be helpful. They null one instance of this element for all of your party. It's not super critical to learn them, but it does help in certain cases, so... I should learn it. And then Orin. I'm having second thoughts about having you go all the way down over Titus's thing over here. Like, haste is really nice to learn, but I worry... Oh, no, I wasn't going to go this way, that's why. Okay, we don't need to extract power. Okay, so let's go up this way. And then... I do think having another person learn haste is really nice, because you get more utility that way. And haste isn't really like... It's a move that really you want kind of all the time. Do I want to go for 1 strength point and 2 evasion points? I think I do. I think it is slightly worth it. They're pretty low. Well, I don't know. I can't decide on anything. I'm very indecisive today. Also, we're already running out of ability stuff, so I might have to have Yuna or Kamari smack some people and get some ability spheres. That strength sphere will genuinely be very helpful for Kamari. That's pretty good to get now. I probably should have him learn the basic magic too. So we'll send him back this way, and then I guess I could just send him... I don't know where to send him after that. I think I might actually send him down Titus's path. I don't know. It's just, there's so many options. It really depends on where he is when I unlock, like, more sphere grid options. And then this is just for more mana and magic defense, but I think that's a worthy cause. So we're going to go over here. There's a lot of, like, small branches like this, and you can kind of decide if you want to go this way. The, like, upside downside is it'll take you a little bit longer to get down your main path, which is where all the cool new spells are. Actually, I was just thinking, I swear I've had level 2 spells when I fought this next boss before, and now that I look at it, it's really not that far. Lulu is one of the few characters that gets like a bunch of XP early on, because she's one of the 3 you have during the Machina section. So we're actually kind of close to getting these spells, which is crazy. They do hit like a truck, so they're really good. Especially early game. Okay. I hate to say it, and I know the sphere grid does seem like daunting and intimidating, but I fucking love the freedom it gives you. I think it's really, really cool how much you can like tailor it to your like custom experience. I think it rocks. Do you want to be careful of the floating eyes, as they tend to have some really nasty effects attached to their basic attack, and that did so much damage. I think I'm actually gonna summon here. Let's do Ifrit. I think I might just boost, see if we can just tank a couple blizzards. I know it's extra damage to Ifrit, but that might be good, really good for boost. We'll figure out. We'll decide if I want to do it or not. Because the cool thing with Ifrit is that you can he can heal himself, unlike Valifor. So, like for instance, cast fire, but on myself, give myself a nice little small heal. The only thing you're limited by is your MP, so something to consider. I don't think Ifrit has particularly strong magic. His physical strength, I think, is one of the highest of all the Aeons. So that's worth it, but that's about it. Alright, let's do... Oh, we do have Null Frost as well, which is funny. Let's do our normal fire attack. Okay, so about the same as Yuna's. I don't think they'll ever get weaker than Yuna in any particular stat, but they get like certain buffs to certain stats. Because I think Yuna typically gets pretty low strength, so a lot of their... I think the strength calculation is pretty high on a lot of Aeons who focus on it. Alright, I need another dual horn. I guess I could just summon against... I could just summon and just like have Valifor fight normally, but it just feels like they won't win. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think this is another enemy Valifor can fight. So I don't think they can... I don't think they can hit them either, because the... What are they called? I already forget what these guys are called. The Raldo. Yeah, they, their normal attack doesn't, hit me. Because they just do, like, a shoulder check. So we just skip them. I think Aeons have piercing by default, too. But now I'm not sure, because that didn't do that much damage. Maybe some of them do and some of them don't. Well, we got one Aeon charged, which might be enough. The reason you want to charge them ahead of time is some bosses and some enemies in general will have ways to counter your Aeons, where it'll just like dismiss them on their own. Okay, here we go. Do I want to? Yeah. Well, you don't need to do anything, so let's just guard. It's fine. It is a slow process sometimes, but we are still getting XP, so it's not too bad. I like how the menu comes back before Valifor is even returned from their attack. Like you're just already ready to go. Also, sometimes it just feels really nice to cheese an enemy. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it just... Knowing an enemy literally can't do anything is really funny. It also makes me feel, like, smarter about, like, my choices and stuff, where I'm like, yeah, I'm min-maxing. Okay. I need another crit, Valifor. I need a crit on this one so we can maybe get an overkill. Damn. Okay. I should also mention, I believe... we haven't really gotten into it because we're pretty early for this to come up. But there are different ways to charge your overdrive. So by default, all of your party members have the one that charges... they get a little bit of overdrive every time they're hit. So like right there, you see Yuna's charge a little bit. But I believe for... Or there are other ways to unlock it too. Like there's ones for every time you attack, you unlock a... or you get a little bit of overdrive. I tend to prefer that for my physical attackers. I think there's one for every time you dodge an attack. There's one for every time you kill an enemy. There's one for every time... I think there's even ones for every time you inflict like a status condition or something. But there's different ways to charge your overdrive. The main thing is, I believe Aeons get access to all of them. So they charge their overdrives in every single possible way. So basically anytime they move, which is pretty nice. But I think they tend to get a lot from the misses. Like if they dodge an attack, like not like skip an attack like we have been. If they straight up dodge it, they tend to get a pretty good overdrive boost. Okay, I think we're good to go. Now that I've charged the Aeons, I feel pretty confident here. Also, MP for Wonka, let's go. Titus is pretty far ahead, so he's not going to get as many levels for a little while. And I think Yuna is too. I only have 2 ability spheres. Fuck me. Okay, yeah, we'll deal with that next time, and until I forget, and I'm like, ah, fuck. All right, move up 1 here. I don't think this strength one really matters at all, but I think the evasion one is genuinely pretty nice because Orin doesn't get too many of those. All right, and we're right back there. Small little detour, and then we have these, and then our first attack sphere is right up here. That's when Orin will really start to shine. And I'm going to send you... I mean, I could send you where Yuna is, but we're going to send you back here, I think. We're going to start moving that way. At least until I learn the spells. And then you get to go back here. Okay. Alright, we can progress now. I said we can progress now. You know what I might do here? Let's try and get some ability spheres while I remember it. Extract ability. I think this just does a normal attack. It still killed him. That's cool. Alright, we'll just guard here. We don't really have a good way to deal with this thing. So I'm going to try to get Kimari to extract it. And then just let one of the other party members finish him off. Oh, let me save Lulu. Did we give more magic to Lulu? I don't remember.
So, how shall we do this?
We did not. That's okay. Nice, nice. 2 more ability spheres. Okay, I'm feeling better. I'm gonna have to remember to do that for a while. It's like cool that they gave you the ability to do that, but it is annoying to like remember it. I think some weapons have it on them, and they're typically like the cheapest weapons, like S-Ball, Distill Speed, yeah. Definitely like Poison Touch for you. Ice Strike and Lightning Strike do not fucking matter at all. Hunter Sphere is still the best you can get. Red Armlet is still the best you can get. You have not gotten a better one. You have not and will not get a better one for a while. Yep, still really good with the Rod of Wisdom. Yeah, okay. I think there's gonna be a Crusader that walks down here, and I want to wait to catch him. This ring helps keep flames at bay. Please give it to Lady Summoner. Neat. Free shit, dude. Boom, bing. HP plus 10% in Fire Ward. I think Silence Ward is better. There's another Crusader that runs through here. They're in a different outfit. I know I saw them. They can't hide from me. Maybe I didn't, though. Now I'm questioning it. I swear there was one in, like, brown armor that showed up, but I guess not. Oh, wait. You can still fight there. Cool, dude. Immediately to sleep. I did not know they could do that. Okay. I don't think you're going to be able to hit the dog, because it's too fast. But you can hit them and overkill them. Thank you for waking me up from sleep. Let's go to Yuna, who also has extract speed, or extract ability. You might not be able to hit, though. I don't know if abilities are guaranteed to hit. They might be. That might be like a way around the accuracy checks. I don't remember.
My turn now.
My turn now. See ya. Bing, ba, bing. Huge. Okay, 4 ability spheres. Oh, because we overkilled them. That's even better. Okay. We're not out of the woods, but I'm pretty okay with that. Also, I don't think this is the travel agency spot. Remedy. Oh my god, we found Alan Wake 2. 3 wolves.
All right.
Inside you, there are 3 wolves. They all inflict sleep when they attack you. Awesome. And silence. Cool, dude. Sick. That's messed up. Ah! Okay, we can get that one.
Oh yeah.
And then we can get this one. They're getting a little jacked up. I'm gonna have to heal again. Okay, so it's not a guaranteed accuracy check. That's good to know. I genuinely wasn't sure. Wow. Crit. I can't believe I'm doing over 1,000 with Titus this early. Too good at this game. Okay. We'll take that.
Our prayers are with you.
Thanks. Do you have, like, money, though? I don't... my writ doesn't accept prayer. Alright.
My Lady Summoner.
This... I don't think this is... Oh, I think this is a side character, but only in the second
You're
game.
a summoner? Yes. My name is Yuna.
Her name is Kaylee.
I'm Callie.
Or Callie, whatever.
Nice to meet you.
Same thing.
Callie. Lady Yuna, are you going to bring us the calm? Yes. Very soon. Yay!
We're looking forward to another calm, my Lady Summoner.
I'll do my best.
And good luck to your guardians as well.
He's gonna do his I was gonna say his, like, I've got this motion, but he didn't do it. So there's a very fun fact about Callie. Callie, this is a very, like, innocent and normal interaction.
What's the calm?
Oh, fuck, we don't know what the calm is yet.
The calm is a time of peace. It comes after a summoner defeats sin and lasts until sin reappears.
This is where Titus is like, oh, yeah.
Huh?
Sin dies and is reborn.
He's like, I thought it was weird.
it.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird. Yuna's dad defeated Sin 10 years ago, right? But Sin's still here. Didn't make much sense till now. Wait, if it just comes
Don't say
back...
it. Don't say it.
Don't say it isn't
Yep.
worth it. Because it is.
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid. That kind of time is worth anything.
That's genuinely
Don't
true.
say it isn't worth it. Your words that day, Yuna, I remember them well.
Like, genuinely, I do agree with that argument. Like, if you have a giant fucking monster that that you can temporarily stop for a couple of years, and, like, yeah, that does make sense. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I really like the Titus being like, you know, I thought that was weird. Because it doesn't really make a lot of sense. So a fun thing about Callie, that little girl we see, in Final Fantasy X-2, Callie comes back, which is funny because this is her only scene in the entire game. The problem is, it's only a couple years later, so they needed, because a lot of Final Fantasy X-2 is a lot of reused models, which is fine. I have no problem with reusing models. But they had to find one that looked like it could maybe be like a teenager, and the one they picked is a tan woman in what's basically a bikini, and it's super, super weird that they were like, hey, remember when you were a little girl? Now you're in a fucking bikini. In like the very, very scantily clad uniform, and I'm like, I don't know about all that, guys. The vibes here are weird. Not a big fan. Yeah, I mean, you know, they were looking for everything they could use in that game. So let's kick the blitzball. I think this kid comes and yells at you. I forget. Hey, that was my ball. Gee, you really socked that puppy. Why don't you become a blitzer? Maybe someday you can play for the Goers. Fuck you, kid. I don't know what happens if you don't kick the ball. Like, I don't know if he, like, doesn't talk to you or if he gives you, like, a reward or something, because you gotta kick the ball.
Oh yeah.
What are you, a crazy person? I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit this. We'll try. Oh, we did. Nice. And you do this. We're in the weird zone where Kamari's actually kind of good right now, which does not last the whole game, if you can believe it. Also, this is good because we have
back on the field.
shut up. We have more road to go, which means I have more grinding, and it also means I have enough time to like actually farm agility or ability spheres without like forgetting. Because the second that we go into a new video, I'm not gonna remember I was supposed to do that. So I'm happy that we can keep going. Bang, 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 bang. It is funny that we fought that one single. It's funny that we fought that one single. What's it called? Bomb, and I have not seen a single one since. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to it, but it's like gone. We haven't seen any more spawn. That's the thing with spawn in this game. I've heard different things, and I still don't know what's true. I believe that enemy spawn in this game are like certain enemies can spawn. I mean, obviously different like areas. Like if we transition to a new like area, like we have a what would have been a loading screen if I wasn't on. Oh, I forgot to mid skill. Fuck. Like if I didn't transition to into a new area, I think they can be different enemies and different like team comps of the enemies and stuff like that. But I think sometimes it's just like certain patches of area can have different enemies than others. But like I've never proven that, and I've never like looked at the game's code, or not that I would know what I would looking at. So I don't actually know. But I believe that there's like I actually know, I know it for a fact. Because in the Calm Lands, it's one giant area, which is honestly kind of impressive for the PS2. And there's like super different spawns depending on where you are. So I think that also tracks for these. So there must be like certain spots where you can like get a bomb spawn. Okay, we are still going. Maybe the Mihai Road is even longer than I thought it was. Which is not like a super high bar to clear, but it still surprises me. We're gonna run out of mana on Yuna. I can't believe I spent so much time grinding when I could just literally just walk the fucking road. Like, I was already here. I didn't need to grind all that. I mean, I'm happy because I still like getting... Like, I don't think we're still in, like, a perfect spot or anything. But, you know, definitely over-prepared. How many ability spheres do we have now? 18. It's okay. It'll last us a while. It's really important right in the beginning. Here's a little something to cheer you up for the big fight. Level 1 Q sphere, let's go! That's crazy! Okay. The reason that's crazy is this spot right here, this one level 1 lock sphere, unlocks Steal and Use, which were Riku's abilities. So like that is hands down the first one you get. You should absolutely use right there, because it is busted to be able to steal this early. So I am gonna absolutely grab that, and I'm probably gonna grab it with Kamari because he's right here. There's other people use this on. I really am not picky, and the cool thing is once you unlock this node, which we just did, it's unlocked for everyone. So we can go back to, let's say, Yuna, because she's right here. It's also unlocked for her. So we can have other characters learn this later. There are ways to like copy someone else's like sphere that they know or stuff like that. But for the most part, this is probably going to be the easiest way to do it, and we'll probably have Kamari learn it for now. I do think now that I've unlocked this, because I didn't know I could unlock that early. That's a crazy good get. I think I'll probably send Kamari down this path. I think there's two directions. I don't remember what this one leads to. Oh, I think it's just extra. Because I can't go up this way. This leads over into Titus's. And this just leads to some, like, one. But I think this is just some bonus stats that you're not really required to get. You can get a couple right here. And then just go down the normal path here. I think I will... Oh, I think you can skip parts of it. Where the hell am I? Oh, yeah, you can skip over into Yuna's sphere grid from here. So I guess when I'm coming through here as Yuna, after I learn some of these abilities, I can probably make a detour with Yuna and grab those abilities again this way. Or I think that might be a good plan. Yeah. Because I don't think there's, like, any harm in having multiple characters learn Steal. Because you can just keep doing it. I don't know what stat determines if you steal or not. But yeah, we're absolutely sending Kamari down here. That's a gimme. Yeah, I did not know you could get I did not know you can get that early. That's crazy. I like completely forgot. That's why you talk to people. that has to be the like craziest return on talking to a random NPC I've had in a game in like a while. Like that's such a useful thing, and you can use them in like all over the sphere grid. And I think you can farm them later, but that's like the craziest one I could have gotten this early. Like being able to get steel early is nuts. I don't remember if because I'm on the expert sphere grid, I don't remember if that's available in the normal one, because I don't really remember the normal one at this point. It's a foggy memory at this point. But it's crazy to get that this early. Not for like normal enemies for the most part, because I think a lot of them will just give you like fucking potions and shit, like stuff that doesn't really matter too much. But a lot of them will give you, or bosses for sure, usually have like very unique items. And some like elementals, you can get like items to, like if you use it, it counts as like casting that spell. This is the guy I was talking about, by the way, the one in the brown armor. Took his fucking sweet time getting over here. So like I'll showcase it in a second. So if we use steel from, we'll say from the white element, Antarctic wind, which will, I think if you use it, it counts as casting blizzard. But there are other uses for these items later. There's some crafting in this game, a little bit. It's useful for Aeons, it's useful for crafting equipment, it's useful for other things later. But yeah, it doesn't hurt to grab those now. It's one of the things I really like about this game in general is that you can get really deep with the crafting system and the weapon crafting and the armor crafting and stuff like that. And you can get really deep with like customizing your Aeons, and I don't think you need to do it for anything. Like you could play the entire game without ever touching the crafting systems, but it's real fun to do it. Ooh, thanks for the antidotes. I don't know if anyone here poisons. I do feel like a fool right now. I absolutely thought this section of the Mian High Road was shorter, and I'm so wrong. I did call out this would probably take 2 parts, but I didn't expect that they would be 2 longer parts, but I'm alright with it. Okay, so we want to keep stealing. Like, I think these guys give musk or potions, maybe? I don't remember. I don't remember what everyone gives. I think I should just do it just for my sanity. Let's see. Yeah, we don't need potions, right? That's nothing. I don't care about that. Bam, 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 bam. I don't want to kill that one yet. So let's get some ability spheres while I'm here. Oh, you had higher magic defense, Yuna. Okay, so I might be able to kill this thing, but I kind of want to see what happens when you steal it. Kamari, you're a little slow right now. Hopefully, the sphere grid I'm setting you up makes you a little faster. I just want to see. Hypello potion. Okay. Interesting. It's not what I thought it would be. We're going to keep guarding. And then, let's see. I guess use cure. I mean, I don't want to use the last of my MP. Do I have any ethers? I have 1 ether. I mean, it seems like a good time to use it. So we'll cure here.
Aid us.
And I don't think I've distilled the ability of the Ice Elemental yet. This is going to take a little longer than it normally does. Just by the nature of me trying to see what everyone's abilities are, or everyone's drops are. God, is Kamari out-damaging Orin right now? What the fuck? What kind of weird, bizarro world am I in? Also, the way steel works in this game is every enemy has a normal steel and a rare steel. But I think they have like a set number of times you can steal from them in general. I think it's usually 1. Sometimes it's 2. But usually if you try and steal from them again, it'll say nothing to steal, and that's kind of your all clear that like, hey, they've got nothing. You don't have to worry about this one, Chief. Like, it's fine. I didn't use distill ability, which I probably should have. I also didn't need to do this. I'm being like overly like miserly now. Okay, Yuna, I think you've earned this one. They've been bullying you a lot. Oh, we got the overkill. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so ability spheres. Nice. Alright, what do we have over here? We got a chest. Nope, we got an enemy. Oh, the dual horn is back. Okay. I don't remember what the dual horn has if you steal from him. We know we don't need the dog. And I'm not so pressed for ability spheres that need to do this. And we don't need to use the cell ability on dual horn, because it already drops them. Ugh. Why you do so much damage, dude? Stop, please. Help. Okay. And then I think he might just have high potions. You just have potions. You're not worth it. I'm not really farming for like rare steals. I don't know what all of them have, but I don't really care either. I'm not particularly interested, so I'm kind of okay with just leaving that there. But yeah, so they have potions, the dogs have potions. The Raldos have Hypello potions, which I have to double check what they do. Seems to be some use for this. I don't remember what Hypello potions are for. If I can be real with you. Let's oh man, it's so hard to find something that won't fuck up. Here we go. Okay. FFX Hypello potion. I did know. Okay, that is what I thought it was. So it's used later for like mixing stuff. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Purchase. Where to find it? Oh, this says. Oh, okay. It's listing a couple of these. Can be used to customize armor with the following auto abilities: Berserk Ward with 8 of them, or Berserk Proof with 32 of them. Yeah, I'm good. We don't really need that. Well, let me. I need to find out how it works with mix, but that's all right. I'm not really that invested. I think they're okay, but I think there's easier ways to get them later. So I don't, and they're not like immediately useful. So I don't think we need to worry too much about those. I have like no potions. I just realized. But I can use like the basic bitch ones because these don't really help in battle. I'm gonna leave that last one though because I wanted to keep the spot. 2,000 gil, I'll take it. More to the Blitzball fund. Let's go. Or paying off Owaka, one of the others. I'm open to both. Oh, there are the bombs. Where have you guys been?
Don't break any bones, old man.
You prick. Okay. What to do here? I think we'll send Yuna in and we'll start chipping them down. I think they might also drop ability spheres, so I don't think I have to worry about that. And Yuna can definitely 2-tap them. I don't remember if they get bigger if you steal from them. It's my big worry right now. Actually, I think Titus can also probably deal with these. So these you get bomb fragments. Okay, it doesn't trigger if you do that. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, you hit hard enough where you can also take them out. Bam, 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 bam. I remember this used to like give me so much anxiety as a kid. So you're allowed to get them twice. You're allowed to almost did fire. To hit them twice, but on the third time, instead of growing bigger, they'll just like straight up explode. And I believe it only works this way. Like they only get bigger and then attack and then self-destruct. But in the meantime, they'll cast like some pretty dangerous fire spells. Not these ones, because we're pretty early on. Wow, Yuna, your magic defense could use work. So their normal steal is bomb fragments times 2. That's crazy. Okay, we can get rid of this one. Oh, yeah. And then we'll just guard. I don't know if guarding works on magic. I am taking more hits than I need to because Kamari's so fucking slow. That's what he gets. Okay, so that was the rare steal. Instead of 2 bomb fragments, you got 3. It's pretty useful. I don't know how much it costs to teach an Aeon an ability with these early fragments. So I don't know what the threshold I'm looking for is. But I think it's probably like, it's either 4 or like 8. That's pretty much all you can do with the early stuff. They give power spheres. Oh. That's fine. I'm glad we did. Well, I guess I had like a free turn with Yuna I could have used, but that's fine. Okay, Yuna. I'm trying not to use all your MP, but let's keep us topped off. Try to only use it when they actually need it, though. Is preventing. Need to say more. This will help. Hey, thanks. Preesh. What about you? Oh, here we go. We have our reappearance of our Crusader friends, Luzu and Gata. They're clearly doing something. Hey, here, take this. Just don't tell anybody I was trembling. Thanks, man. I just used one of those.
You're sure you're all right?
Never better.
Nice. I love the little story beat. Little quick lines they get. I think it's real fun. Alright, let's do this on you. It sucks that as I was grinding I discovered steal because it's slowing the battles down even more. But you really don't need to steal from everyone. That's the main thing. Like if somebody has a useful item, obviously you want to steal from them. But no, like only really the elementals. So like the ice elementals and the bombs are really the only thing we need to steal from here. It's just that they're a little bit common, so it kind of comes up a lot. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. There's another move later on called Mug, where you steal and attack at the same time, and that is super, super useful, and it's a lot faster, but it's a ways away from us. I like how they moved it slightly up, just enough to like show you they did something. Ah! Okay. Let's see if I can extract the ability from you. Although this is a pretty dangerous team to have up against the Jewel Horn. Unweakened. Okay, we're good there. Bam, bam, bam. And we don't have anyone to steal from here. So we'll do, we'll send Titus in. I won't have to do this forever. Once I have a decent amount of ability spheres, it'll be enough to carry us, but like, there's two things working against us. The beginning of the game is hands down when you have like the most abilities to learn. And at the same time, they give you like no ability spheres. It's genuinely, and I mean this very sincerely, it's like the only point in the game where everything like this is so important.
Sit back and watch.
Because it's just like it's the two combos. It's like not having ability spheres that often, and then just having to learn like a fuck ton of abilities because you just started the game. That kind of provides the perfect like storm of being deficient on spheres. But like besides this, like you'll be 99 or 99 on most spheres, even ability spheres at a certain point. Like for most of the game, because at a certain point, like you stop leveling up as fast too.
Hey, we saw the game. You guys
were the games.
Congratulations, Waka.
Hell yeah.
Hey, stop loafing around.
The Lady Summoner and her guardians.
This mission requires our full attention. We've no time to waste. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
Carry on.
I think this is when Luzu is like,
see, keep your head down, say sir a
yeah.
lot, and you'll do fine.
Right, sir.
He gives good advice.
Hey, Yuna. Even though Yevon rejected us, we still believe in you. That won't ever change.
Thank you, Sir Luzu, Sir Gata. But, you know, it's not too late for you to go back to Besaid and...
We should be going, sir.
He doesn't want to hear it. He's a hothead. Okay. Did they leave any chests over here? I didn't see the full range. No. Okay. Alright, so that was Luzu and Gata. We're checking in with another one. And then here is I think one of our final side characters we're about to meet. Or there's still a couple more. There are lots of fiends, so stay sharp. Use this when the going gets tough. Thanks, man. I can't read Al Bhed, like on the fly, but that's sign. Titus is right, but that sign up there does say, I think Rin's travel agency in Al Bhed. Hey, I learned it. I learned overdrive mode warrior, so that allows us to charge Titus's overdrive every time I attack instead of every time I take damage. I typically like that because if you're doing well in the game, you should be attacking more often than you're getting hit. So I like that one a lot more.
Let's end this.
I think the one coming up here is Shalinda, whose character I think they listen, I'm not gonna go after Final Fantasy X too much because I don't like to punch down that often, but I think they don't really do her character super great justice in the second game either. Berserk Ward instead of Slow Ward. I think Slow Ward's still fine. I don't think anyone else has got anything. Did I talk to you? Yeah. Oh, do you see that sign? What a gaudy ad. They're way out of line. They don't like it because they're all bad. Young Guns believe everything will go as planned. We veterans know otherwise. It's not going to be easy.
We'll defeat Sin any way we can.
But Yevon's teachings
But Yevon's teachings.
Enough.
I only meant to...
Are you all right?
Lady Yuna. Or Lady Summoner.
Lady Summoner?
Yes, I am Yuna.
It is an honor, my lady. My name is Shalinda. I am a disciple of Yevon.
I'm sorry.
What was all that about? The Crusaders operation?
I don't know if you're forced to see the cutscene, by the way.
You mean the one Gata and Luzu were talking about?
I also don't know if they have to...
I heard they were to use
do that one
Forbidden
before.
Machina. I had to stop them.
Huh? Why?
The use of Machina is strictly forbidden by the Yevon priesthood.
That's bad, yeah?
Let them use whatever they want. They still won't defeat Sin.
But it's not about defeating Sin. The teachings of Yevon must be upheld.
But the teachings!
Yeah, right.
But you don't understand. The Crusaders won't even listen to me. And it's all because I'm just a lowly acolyte.
Don't say that.
I don't know your hierarchy, so I don't know where an acolyte is
I
compared to
haven't
everything
been
else.
a summoner for very long myself, you see. Still, I can't put myself down every time I fail. People are depending on me. They're depending on both of us.
Yes. Yes, you're right, my lady. Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Lady Yuna. Now, I feel I have the courage to finish my training.
You don't. You shouldn't.
I will do my best to get myself appointed to a temple. As a nun.
I don't know your hierarchy. Is Acolyte below nun?
I will do my best to...
I guess so. God, it's endless. Bam, 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 Don't hit Kamari. That's fine. He's getting low, and I don't feel like healing him, so it'd be really doing me a solid if you left him alone. There we go. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Nice. Okay. I want that treasure chest. I think this is right before the travel agency. I think the big ad is the denoter. Eye drops. It's not that useful. If the order is given, I'll be fighting for the front line. That's everything we trained for. I think he's the one who gave me the sphere. Okay. So I think they just did a... I think they just did an autosave. We've been going kind of long. I think I'll wrap it up there. Maybe the Mian High Road is going to take me 3 parts. I don't know. I've booked around for a long time. But actually, you know what? Before we end, let's do this. We need to get Orin stronger. And guess what? I can finally fucking do it. That 4 strength buff is disgusting. This is also the one I threw down, by the way. This is like the bonus one I put down, and that's why I put it specifically in a spot where 2 players or 2 characters were gonna get it, because I knew that would be more valuable to me. Okay, Kamari's gonna go through his own little training arc here. I think these are all just like super low. Oh no, I think there's some decent boosts in here. So I think this will be worth it. And then Lulu. Oh, we're so close, Lulu. We're so fucking close. And this leads to, oh, that leads to Unisphere Grid. Which one is this? I always forget. The agility could be really useful for Lulu. But it would put me off even longer from getting the next tier spells. I mean, I'm not gonna have them before. I'm not gonna get them before the next boss. So I think I'm just gonna take the agility. Because Lulu is pretty fucking slow right now. I'm also saying this just based on vibes. I actually don't know everyone's stats off the top of my head, but it might be good to review that. God, so many of the ability spheres going to the null spells. I usually, like, will straight up skip these spells if I'm, like, not feeling like grinding. Because they come at such an annoying time, and they're so niche. Also, 2 evasion. Orin does not get super evasive, but he's got 2 level 1 ones right here, I guess. And then Waka. Waka Waka. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? There's Darkbuster, so yes, I am. Okay. Wow, he learns Darkbuster really early, too. Maybe I just grind too much. Just like, I can't, like, some of these are just, like, not tracking in my head. Maybe maybe you only use certain characters at certain points and I, like, forgot. Because, like, they're leveling kind of fast. Okay, let's look at everyone's stats here. So Titus is 25 strength, agility's 13, evasion's 14, accuracy's 11, and his HP is kind of monstrous too. Waka has slightly less agility, so he doesn't. So I should go over the stats too. Strength is physical damage done, defense is physical damage kind of negated. Magic is how much magic damage you do. Magic defense is how much magic damage you take. Agility is your turn order. Luck is your odds of a crit, I believe. I don't know if, I think it also affects odds that you like inflict statuses with certain stuff. Like with Aqua or with Waka's poison touch. Evasion is your likelihood to dodge an attack, and then accuracy is your odds of hitting an enemy. Aqua keeps calling him Aqua. Waka's it's because I'm saying accuracy in Waka. Waka's accuracy I think is the highest in the group by like a decent amount. That's why he's the one who targets the flyers. And he also has an aerial weapon, which I think gets like a buff. Orin's accuracy is pretty low. His luck is pretty equal. I guess everyone's luck is pretty equal. His agility is pretty low. His strength is now tied for Titus's, which is good. He has... Oh, but Titus has this plus 10% strength buff. That's why he's hitting so hard, too. He's got very good defense. His magic is low, his magic defense is low, and his evasion is pretty low, but not impossible. I think Orin tends to avoid some attacks. His accuracy is not great, yeah. But his HP is very, very high. Kimari is kind of a mixed bag. He's kind of all over the place. His strength is pretty decent, his defense is pretty good, and his magic is very high. His magic defense remains low. His agility is pretty low, so he's pretty slow. And his luck is about the same as everyone else. His evasion and accuracy are also pretty low, which makes sense because you would get agility, evasion, and accuracy from like Titus and Waka stuff, and that's like the one side of the sphere grid he hasn't really been on. I'm surprised he didn't get more magic defense though. And then Lulu, 5 strength, 10 defense, 23 magic, and 42 magic defense. Very, very high magic defense. Agility is pretty low. Luck is standard. Evasion is very high. Lulu has super, super high evasion. You will very, very, very likely watch her dodge a lot of attacks. And then Yuna. Evasion's also pretty good. Magic is pretty high. Magic defense is better than most, but not as high as Lulu's. Her HP is pretty low still, which we need to get up because it also affects her chaos. Accuracy is very, very low. But yeah. That's everyone's stats. So now you kind of know what I'm talking about and what everyone's like specialties are. I am going to do this real quick. If this works the way I think it should. Unless it's... okay, it did autosave again. Cool. I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you so much for watching. I would have kept going, at least until the boss, because it's a nice halfway point, but like, this video is so long. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm enjoying the fuck out of this game. Please continue to like the video to show me that you too are enjoying this series that I genuinely get so much joy out of. I know this is the year of kind of fuck it. Like, I don't really care. I'm just going to record whatever I feel like. But, like, it will help my mental anguish if you at least like the video. So that to be like, yeah, man, I do want to see more of it. And comment and say, yeah, man, I do want to see more of it. It feels very nice to hear that. It's very reassuring. So thank you. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.